Namaste, good morning. Thank you for joining. As always, please practice according to your conditions. This is an all levels practice, but there are variations for those who are more familiar with the practice, but you don't have to do everything, of course. So modify according to your needs, respect your limitations. The practice is an offering. If you go to a place of pain or suffering, anxiety, all beings will experience not through you. So we try to deliver the best experience possible and practice in a way that's enjoyable. So it will be enjoyed. So let's sit tall and straight, close the eyes, go within. Direct your attention to the center of the chest, to the right side of the physical heart. This is the spiritual heart where the divine supreme essence resides, that is equally present in all beings throughout this endless universe. Tune your mind to that supreme divine consciousness that is within and all around us. Fix your mind on that alone. Rest your thoughts in that alone. You'll live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Together. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I am not this body is not me. 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. I am neither body nor mind, immortal self am I. I am May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering, and may we always have the energy and the blessings to attain that knowledge. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only ever peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Let's do the mantra for purification first 3 times in order to purify the space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. If you don't know the mantra, just allow the sounds to wash over you. And just imagine you're channeling the Guru. The Guru is chanting through you. You drive all the benefits, all the same. The purification of the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. If you do know it, do it if you can in one single breath each time, each the 3 times, and try to do it conviction and volume so it can be heard by all the subtle bodies within and all around. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topiwa Yaha Smritpandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topiwa Yaha Smritpandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Sawa Vashtanga Topiwa Yaha Smritpandrikaksham Sabahya Byantraha Sachihi. Spiritual breathing in order to connect with the divine within. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly turned up from the fingertips. Inhale the best down through the arms right into the spiritual hearts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the heart. Hold it as an offering to the divine one who resides there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it all there. Just the breath leads out through the arms and fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again. Everything you need, streaming down through the arms right into the spiritual hearts. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding it all in the spiritual heart. Hold the attention and breath there as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. Even breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One last time, imagine there's a magnet pulling everything that you need within, the best of the best. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything stays in, stays with, everything you brought in stays within. Exhale just out the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now. So let's just go right to the preparatory breathing to prepare for the main breathing. Breathe in and out through the left side first 3 times, then out in and out through the right 3 times, then left to right 3 times, right to left 3 times. Deep breaths. Okay, left hand in Gyana Mudra on the left knee, right hand, second, third fingers flow down to the palm, turn the palm towards you, thumb always for the right nostril, right ring finger always for the left. So sit up tall and straight, empty out the lungs on the next exhale. Close off the right side with the right thumb, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push all the air out. Close the left, open right. Inhale. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right again. Exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Left to right now, close the right, inhale left. Close left, open right, exhale. Close right, inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Close right, inhale left. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale through the right. Close right, exhale left. Close left again, inhale right. Close right, open left, exhale. One more, close left, inhale right. Close right, exhale left. And release. So now the main breathing. Alternate nostril breathing, which brings mind state to calmness, removes cravings, which helps to make the mind nice and free of, when it's free of cravings, free of restlessness, is more conducive to meditation. For when the mind is always spinning with desires, there's no, these desires can eventually turn into attachments, that which causes suffering. So we're trying to quell all that, come into a place where is just in a state of calm and dispassion. So for this, inhale through the left for 4 counts, hold the breath for 10, apply the throat and a root lock. I'll explain in a moment. Exhale through the right for 4, inhale back through the right for 4, hold for 10, exhale through the left. For the breath retention, for the root lock, contract all the muscles underneath your navel. Imagine you're lifting the pelvic floor up towards the navel, you're pushing the belly button in front of the spine, engaging the buttocks. For the throat lock, as you inhale, raise the chest up, inflate the lungs, so when it comes time for the breath retention, the chin comes down on the chest, and then if you bring the tip of the tongue to roof mouth on the teeth, this will seal off the lock. If you can't reach a chin down to the chest, you can bring a little pillow there if you like. Attention at the space in the eyebrows. Okay, so let's begin. The hands always the same. Thumb for the right nostril, right ring finger for the left. So breathe out completely. Close off the right side, inhale through the left. 3, 4, hold the breath, throat and root lock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale out through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right again. 3, 4, hold the breath, the lungs full, the chest high, both nostrils plugged. All the attention to space in the eyebrows. 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left. 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale through the left. 4. Hold for 10. Mentally count it. Exhale out through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the right. Hold. Everything stops. All the activity, the body, the mind, and emotions as though they're frozen. Exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Continue on your own now. Hold the breath as long as you can comfortably. So as to say, when you exhale, it shouldn't be like an explosion out of the body. It should be controlled. Keep on applying the locks. Tension at the space in the eyebrows. When you breathe out, take as much time you need to empty the lungs, and same with the breath in. Hold it, breathe in as much as you need to hold the breath longer. For the breath retention, make sure you're not overexerting yourself. If it's uncomfortable, you won't be able to hold the breath as long. Everything should still feel natural. Ideally, if you're doing this in your home practice, try for 10 rounds. One round is inhaling through the left, out through the right, inhale through the right, out through the left, beginning and ending on the left side. Then you'll start to really feel the effects. You'll be full of prana, full of vital force. If the mind starts to wander when your attention's at the crown, have no concern. Just keep returning your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Next time you exhale out of your left side, conclude whenever that happens to be. And once you're done, just sit and observe the effects on the body, the mind, and emotions. No expectations, no concerns, no attempt to analyze, no judgments. And throughout the practice, continue to be the observer. And when you practice being the observer, the witness, and when you tune into that supreme divine witness which is within, eventually this helps to dissolve the identification with the body, the mind, and emotions, the ego. Try to merge with the divine which is within each and every being. So let that be your intention throughout the practice. All forms of divine manifestations, we try to see God through the way that they're experiencing it through their selves. And this helps to cultivate compassion and empathy. So now, let's begin the asana practice. So we're going to start off with warm-ups to prepare for the practice. Hands on the hips and start to circle the head. Take the head all the way around. Ears to the shoulders, the chin to the chest, back of the head to the top of the back. And then go forward, around and around. Try to see all the way in behind you. Now the right arm circles backwards. Make like you're wanting to throw a ball. Spin the arm quickly. Catch at the top, throw it down, go in the opposite direction. Do the warm-ups with vigor. And then the left arm, this helps to warm up the body a little bit more easily and promote the release of impurities through the heat built. Catch at the top, and again, throw it down in the other direction, start spinning. Now bring both arms up over the head. Take all the opposite elbows, bend to the left, bounce a few times on each side. Come back up, go to the other side. Stretch the whole left side of the body. Come back up. Try not to make too many folds in the waist. Keep the side body long, smooth. And then go to the other side once again. Come back to the center. Little circles over the head to begin. Mostly head, neck, and shoulders moving at first. But then gradually the circles get larger and larger. The chest, the upper back coming into the movement. Maybe the whole trunk turns. Swoop down. Now the forearms are brushed right across the tops of the feet. And then coming all the way back up. Go in the opposite direction now. Again, little circles just over the head first. And then start to feel it all throughout the trunk, above the waist, the hips. And finally, perhaps again, the whole trunk. Trace a large circle from the body like the arms of a windmill. And then coming all the way back up. Release the arms, shake out the wrists, move the hands very, very fast from side to side. Like you have no control of the hands moving all by themselves. Up and down like the wings of a hummingbird. Imagine trying to shake all the water droplets off your hands, trying to dry your hands. Good, release the arms, feel those are like heavy ropes. And just allow the arms to hit the body to go from side to side. See if you can see all the way around you. Use the hands to hit the chest, the thighs, the neck, even the face to stimulate circulation. Good, and now come back to stillness and start to bounce a little bit. Nice and loose. Lift the heels and start to lift the feet. Start a little bit more height, more and more. Pushing through your toes, a little jumping. Get your knees right up, your heels right up to your seat. Now running on the spot. Hit the ground very, very fast with your feet. Like raindrops in a storm. Extremely fast. Feel all the way up to the seat. Both feet at the same time. Feels like you're riding on a racehorse. Bounce. Good, and then release. Take a deep breath in now. Charge the body. Feels like you're pulling your energy right to the soles of feet, right to the crown on the inhale. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your body. Again, inhale, pull your energy right up from the soles of feet, right up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere. Feel full of charge, full of vitality. Now arms out to the side. Left leg swing, right leg swings back and forth. Like a pendulum. Oops. Feel free to bring your left hand to a wall if you like. And then the other leg. Also bend your toes back on the leg that you're swinging so you don't stub your toes on the ground. And then release. So stand to your feet in line with one another. Inhale, sweep the arms up over the head. 3, push your roots to your toes. 5, 6, come back down. 2, 3, come down with control. Try not to drop the heels heavily to the ground. Up again. Pull the navel into front of the spine, hollow out the area underneath the rib cage. 5, 6, come back down. 2, 3, keep the core engaged. 5, 6, up we go. Push with your toes. Feel the leg, the calves, the thighs, the abs engaging. And back down. 2, 3, lower the heels as though they're landing on a cloud. Softly, noiselessly. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get very, very tall here. Hold the breath, hold the position. Allow the mind to go quiet. And back down. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice when the mind is quiet, you have more control over the comportment, even on the physical body, the emotions. Try to stay in this state the whole way through the practice. Let go of all expectations, let go of all attachments to the results. Do the practice as though it were your divine duty. Do it simply because it must be done. So now let's come to the front of the mat, Surya Namaskara. Raise your arms up over the head, arch back. Come down, bend your knees if you need to bring your hands on the ground. Right foot back, lower down the knee, drop down to the seat. Then into your high plank, knees down, sit all the way back. Glide between your arms, brush your nose, the ground is coming forward. Roll the shoulders down the back, chest forward, the head goes back. Take the seat back, come forward again. If that's difficult to glide, you can just come onto baby plank and drop your hips to your hands. So move according to your abilities and your conditions. Take the seats back. If you're gliding, brush your nose, the ground is coming forward. Tug at the floor with your arms like you're trying to pull the floor towards you. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take the seat up, the head goes down below the arms if you can. The right foot forward. If that's difficult, lower your left knee down. You can also use your right hand to bring the right foot forward. And then the left foot comes to meet it. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back, and come right down. Uttanasana, belly on your thighs, left foot goes back. Into the high plank, down on the knees, the seat goes back, come forward 3 times. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically. Put yourself in the body of that, what you're representing. Come forward. Twice blessed are those who can imitate the forms physically and mentally. Be regal and wise like the serpent, embody all their qualities. And then come forward again 3 times. Blessed are those who can imitate the forms on all levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. See God within each and every one. And take the seat all the way up again, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Move with purpose, move with intention, and do everything with love. And go down again, Uttanasana. Right foot back into your lunge. Knees down, the seat goes back and come forward. This time, press into your hands, lift the thighs and knees away from the ground. Upward facing dog. You can stay here for a moment. Just move the body a little bit. Push your hips further forward. Telescope your trunk out of the hips and neck out of the shoulders. Try not to make a big fold across the lower back or the back of the neck. Roll over your toes. Adho Mukha Svanasana here. Move as well. Try to open up the shoulders. Try to get your chest closer to the ground. If you're flexible, touch your forehead to the ground. The belly comes towards the thighs. Soften the line in the back. And then the right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up. Engage your buttocks and your upper back muscles as you go back. Uttanasana. Hinge at the hips. Come down again. Left foot goes back. Into the plank. Knees down. The seat goes back. Come forward between your arms. Upward facing dog. Again, move the body. As Dharma says, move the joints every day, otherwise you end up in big trouble. Look like a dog howling at the moon. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. See if you can get your heels down as well. Sink the heart. Think of a dog stretching its back. So try to come into that shape. This helps to open up the shoulders. And embody the loyalty of the dog to its master. That's even more important. Become one with the form. And then the left foot comes forward. Be loyal yourself to serving others through the practice. Right foot comes forward and come all the way up. Come all the way down again. Uttanasana. Right foot's back into the high plank. Down on the knees, the seat goes back and come forward between your arms. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. And all the way up. Right back down. Keep on moving. At an even speed. Left foot goes back. Move with grace. Knees down and with power. Come forward. May it be like a shapeshifter moving between the forms effortlessly. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forward. Feet together, Uttanasana. Try to get your seat right over your heels. Your belly presses into your thighs to allow you to achieve that a bit more every time. Come up. Now from here, let's move, introduce other movements. Bend your knees, your belly on your thighs, separate your feet a little bit. And here, depending on your shoulders, pulse. Throw your belly against the thighs. Maybe if you swing, your hands will come right to the ground in front of your head. And now from here, look up, come up halfway, back knee down. Raise your arms up, rock your shoulders back and forth. Try to get your hips all the way forward, right behind your seat. Lift the chest, push the lower back up, and then Kapyasana. And break the pose, come back into your high plank. Down to the knees, the seat goes back, and slide through between arms into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana or Bhujangasana, your choice, upward facing dog or cobra. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now bring the right leg up, lift the left heel so you can get your head down to the ground, and now push the left heel back down to feel a stretch through the back of the left leg. Right foot comes up higher. If your left elbow is close to the ground, you rest on the ground as well. Now pick up the elbow if it's on the ground, lift the head, bring a foot between the hands. Drop your seat again, uncurl the toes, reach up again, the famous Dharma wiggle. Push the chest up. See if you can, try not to bend your arms too much. Keep your arms soft and long and straight. And now swing your hands behind the back, hold the breath, left foot comes forward. Uttanasana again. Again, you can do any variation. You can, if it's too much for your shoulders, you can keep your hands closer to the back. So again, be respectful of your limitations. And come all the way up, reach up and back. Come down again, belly on your thighs. Push into your seat, come all the way forward. Forehead comes towards or on your shins, depending on the straightness of your legs. Try to get your seat eventually over your heels. But now come up halfway, left foot goes back. Reach up, Kapiyasana. Keep extending torso out of the hips. Imagine your arms start at the hip joint. Pull your arms all the way back. Stretch. And break the pose. Come back into your high plank. Down go. Through into upward facing dog or your cobra. Adho Mukha Savasana. Now the left leg goes up. Lift the right heel. See if you get your head again down on the ground or just as close as possible. Push the right heel back down. And you can bring the right forearm down again. Keep reaching the left foot up higher. Try not to open the hip too much though. And now get ready to come forward, lift the head, lift the right elbow that's on the ground, left foot comes forward between your hands, and curve this spine a little bit more each time. Try to make the spine look like a smooth curve always. Just try to make your movements wavy and fluid. And now swing your hands behind the back, join together if you can. If it's too much, keep your hands apart. Right foot joins the left again. Stretch. Try to get your chest below the knees. Really push your seat up. Good. And then come all the way up to standing. Reach up and back. One more round without stopping this time. Bend your knees. Push your belly into your thighs. Lift your seat. The face comes towards or on your shins. Right foot goes back. Kapiyasana. Transition seamlessly like you're doing a divine dance devotion. Into your high plank. Take your knees down. The seat goes back. Glide between your arms smoothly. Adho Mukha Savasana. Right leg goes up. Bring the foot between the hands. And again, reach up. Stretch from the toes all the way to the fingertips. Swing your hands behind the back, joining together. Hold the breath as you bring the left foot forward so the landing is soft. Come all the way up. No jerks, no aggressive, loud movements that will disturb the mind. Keep the mind in a meditative state. Down we go again. Press your belly into your thighs, hands all the way over your head, maybe in front of the head. Left foot goes back. And come right up into Kapiyasana. Push your lower back up and in. Lift the chest. Go back. Step back into your high plank. And continue with your flow through into the back bend of your choice. Back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Melt the heart in every sense, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Lift the left leg up. Bring the foot between the hands. And then reach up again, Kapiyasana. Radiate your light from within, just as the moon reflects the light of the sun. Swing your hands behind the back. The feet come together, Uttanasana. Come all the way up to standing, arch back. And then bring your hands back to the heart. Just take pause here for a moment. From the heart, inhale the love from the heart right up to the space between the eyebrows. Hold the attention there and the breath there. Connect the mind to the heart. All actions, thoughts, and words always coming from a place of love, devotion, and compassion. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine, unconditional love for all beings. Now release the arms. Continue to cultivate that love through the practice. Let's do some balance sequences now. If at any point you fall, just come right back up again. Just never stop trying. The effort's more important than the result. Stand firm on the left foot. Take hold of the heel, the right heel, and bring your leg out to the side, ballet pose. So if you're not, if you can't unbend, if you can't straighten your leg too much, you can hold on to the knee if you're not too flexible. Try have your toes and fingers on the same line. Doesn't matter the height. Maybe it looks like a letter T or a cross. Maybe your foot comes higher. It looks like a letter Y. Lift the chest. Be magnificent and poised like a ballet dancer. Lean to your left a little bit if your foot's higher. Now see if you can let go of the foot, but before you do that, hold the breath. Engage your leg and the core muscles. Try not to let the foot fall. Let go of the foot slowly. Now lean to your left again. Swing your leg all the way up and back behind into your diving eagle or gliding eagle. Bend your left knees. You can rest your belly on your thigh, but then pick up your chest a little bit. Curve your spine if you can. Your head about the height of the knee. Your right foot keeps going higher and higher. Point the toes, palms facing down. Press into your left foot. Hold your breath so you can come right back to the previous pose, ballet dancer. Being magnificent and poised. Good. And then break the pose. Sometimes Dharma gets us to do these sequences to help improve our coordination, our concentration. Other leg now. Whatever happens, just dance with it, just like anything in life. Try to remain undisturbed, unaffected, with the knowledge that you gain through the experiences. You eventually break the patterns that cause pain and suffering, that bring the mind into a state of restlessness. Good. Now from here, get ready to maybe let go of the foot, hold the breath, engage your leg and the core muscles. See if you can let go of the foot. Lean to the right, left leg swings all the way down and back. Bend your knee and curve your spine if you can. Just try to visualize the eagle going down, gliding down from a great height, soaring on the surface of the ocean. Use your imagination to create an image of that and become what you see in your imagination. Press into the right foot, hold the breath, come all the way back up. Right back into the previous pose, ballet dancer. And then release, come back down. Charge the body, turn the palms forward. Inhale, imagine the best coming in from everywhere. Up through the arms, up the legs, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, send everywhere throughout your being, send out to all beings everywhere. So let's continue. Go to the back of the mat. Left foot forward, left hand down on the ground. Stay on the fingertips. Bring the right leg up and the right arm up. Open all the way to the right. Bring the foot a little bit behind, hips and chest forward so it looks like a crescent moon if you look from above. If you're having trouble, you can't reach the ground, you can either use a block underneath your left hand or even just you can come down onto your knee. So again, find a modification that suits your condition. What we don't achieve in this lifetime, we just continue to next. So don't worry. Now if you can, take hold of your leg. If you can't reach your leg, bring your right knee in towards your belly. Bend your left knee as well to anchor your left foot down and then start to pull on the leg. Try to get your leg all the way up again. Your hip opens. Push your foot away from your seat if you can. Sometimes this kind of thing is just where we stop. So you can pull on the leg, try to get it away from you. Good. Now from here, bring your right foot forward. Take hold of the foot with both hands, either the ankle or the heel, standing head to knee pose. Push your seat back if you can and extend your leg in front. If it's too much, keep your foot underneath your heel underneath your knee. Try to get your belly on your thigh, your chin on your shin. Good. Now from here, bring your leg all the way up, bend your left knee, try to get your leg all the way up, your right leg. If it's too much, you can bend your knee, push your knee up. Rest your belly on your left leg, so you might need to bend your knee a little bit, your hand comes to the ankle, index finger just behind your heel, or on the outside, right hand comes right beside your foot. Now can you take the fingers off the ground except for the index finger? Maybe even bring your hand on the foot. Now bring both hands down, since while we still have energy, Handstand practice. Push into your hands. Your hand should not be too far from the foot. Otherwise, if the way out here you have to jump more, this uses up your energy very quickly. So this works the core also. Shoulders over the fingertips. You can keep on doing this. Try to lift your heel up or press into your hand, push into the ground. Take a few hops. Use a wall if you need to. Keep on doing it. Maybe at some point you'll land in your handstand. Leg gaze in front of the hands a little bit. Flex your feet, keep your legs bent. This helps to makes it a little bit easier to find a balance. If you want, you can extend your legs, however, if you're proficient in the pose. And come back down. From here, roll your way back up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax. Soften. And try it on the other side. Come back to the back of the mat. Right foot forward. Right fingertips down on the ground. Raise the left leg up and the left arm up. Again, into your Ardha Chandrasana. Open up as much as you can. So your leg goes behind. If you look up, you won't be able to see your foot. And then if you can, take hold of your leg just above the ankle. Feel free again to bring your left knee in right to your belly. And then you'll find the leg more easily. Then pull on the leg. Try to push the hip up again, the knee, and then push the foot away from your seat if possible. Remember, you can have all those modifications just staying on your knee if you like. Good. And now from here, release the foot. Actually, I think it's this way, right? So bring your left leg your right hand to the foot. Bend your knee. Press your belly into your thigh. You can even just stay here. Or push your seat back. Grip the floor with your toes, your heel. Base the toes, bring your leg out in front. Leg doesn't have to come up high, just the height of the hip. Now relax the leg, bring it all the way up. Lean down, your head come towards the foot. Your heel and your hip in the same line. Right hand to your ankle on the outside of the heel. Index finger presses against the outside heel or behind. Left hand comes right close. If you can, take hold of your ankle with both hands. If you're flexible, keep your left leg straight. See if you can get your chin on your shin eventually. All sorts of variations depending on your practice, your abilities. And bring your hands on either side of the foot. Again, press into your hands. Spread your fingers a little bit. Make sure you're not all together. Press into the base of your fingers, the finger pads and heels of palms like you're an insect. And just come up off your heel. Try to get your shoulders over the fingertips. Just transfer your weight more into your hands. Or press into your hands. Push into the ground like you're trying to push the floor away. Eventually you might be able to. You might surprise yourself. You might be able to find a balance eventually. Feel free to come to wall again. If you're more comfortable doing on the forearms, feel free to. And then from here, land your feet back down. Roll your way up. Turn the palms forward. Inhale the best from all around you, right up through the body, up to the crown. Exhale, send it everywhere throughout your being. Share it with all beings. Remember, everything's meant to be shared. One last one. Dancer, Nakarajasana. So stand on your left foot, bring the right leg up, take hold of the leg. Even if you just stay here or up here, it's a little bit easier if you're keeping your knee close to your thigh, your heel close to your seat. But if you can, tilt forward, push a foot away from you. You can bend your left knee a little bit while you're doing that, and once your foot's at the maximum distance away, Straighten out your left leg to keep that leg nice and reinforced. Hand should be facing down, the palm, not up. It looks like you're begging. If you want, you can take your left hand back there to your leg as well. Try to get your foot at the height of the head. If you have the ability to take your arm up over your head, you can go ahead. Even use a strap or a wheel if you need to, so be careful of your joint. If you know how to do this, you can go ahead. Even take your other hand to the foot if you know that variation. Again, presenting options to all levels. Each time we come back with more abilities. So no effort is wasted. Break the pose. Try it on the other leg now. Left leg up. Take hold of the ankle. Pull the heel right behind the seat. You can again stay here. Or you can come stand with your right side against the wall if you like. Do what you need to do. Come upright like so, the palm down. You're doing this variation, or take your right hand back there to the leg as well. Or flip your arm up over the head if you can. Move in a way that is good for your shoulders. You have to try to get your shoulders to move sort of outwards and up so that you don't torque your shoulder in a weird way. Use a strap if in doubt. And break the pose. Charge the body, turn the palms forward. This time imagine lights of every color coming in from the legs, from the arms, up the spine to the crown. Exhale, radiate out to all beings. That's your true nature, the light, the love, the wisdom. So now we're going to turn to the long edge of the mat, turn to the right. Fingertips in line with your elbows. Jump your feet apart. Turn your left foot forward, Virabhadrasana. Come down nice and low if you can. Your knees should be over the two middle toes, or like behind the toes, but just make sure it's not falling in like this. Okay, so your toe and your knee in the same line. And if you're more flexible, go down lower, come forward as well a little bit. With a sense of purpose, warriors, to reflect the warrior's steadfastness of duty. From here, turn to the front, Virabhadrasana 1. If you're having trouble, turn your right hip, move the right foot out to the right a little bit more. Reach up high. Allow the head to fall back. You can bring hands together if you like a tip of the sword. Wherever you are, offer up the pose. Now from here, into Parivrita Paschimottanasana, bring hands on the front knee, lift the back heel, keep, if you can, the right knee up, the right arm goes up, and go to the outside of your leg. The right elbow on the outside of the knee, if you can, however, get your armpit on the outside of the knee. This sets you up for the bind. Left hand push into your right, start the shoulder, but as you push down, raise the body up, send the chest the belly comes over high, so then the center of the chest comes behind your thumbs. Turn your face and chest all the way up. Now if your armpit's on the outside of the knee, turn more to your left, bring the fingers in towards your wrists. Use the left hand to guide the arm underneath. Left arm goes over your back. Pull the left shoulder back. Now if none of this is possible, you can lower the right knee down, your legs should look like a box. You can do it from here. You can also even just stay upright. So you don't limit yourself. I show the variations, the more advanced ones first, but if not, just step back as you need to. Okay, so just don't limit yourself. Go to the edge of your potential each and every time so that eventually you go past it. And then you remain enthusiastic to continue to make progress. From here, release, come down. Drop your seat right down and curl the toes. Hands on the knee, push your lower back up and in. Try to get your lower back to stay long. No crinkles, no wrinkles in the back of the body. Drop your shoulders down away from the ears as well.
so you don't lose your neck. If you can, join your hands together behind, up over your head, Kali Mudra. Try to get your arms all the way back. Think of a monkey, they have no bones in their arms seemingly. So try to get that nice softness in the arms, so no sharp bends. More flexible, take other variations. Perhaps if your hips low, you can drop your hands down. Maybe your foot will fall right into your hands eventually. You can bring your foot to your head, or bring your right knee out. Bring your right foot up. So you can reach across, you can even take the foot into spear pose, Kuntasana. Or if your foot's close to your shoulder, you can just push it into the forearm, fingers close to your ear, turn your right palm away, lock the fingers together, and then push your foot away from your shoulders, the last thing for your swan. Again, different ways, develop your own tricks. Break the pose, bring the right foot back down, turn forward, the left foot goes out to the edge of the mat, right knee comes up, push back and forth. Try to get your knee all the way back as far as possible, then lower it down, flatten out the toes. If you can, drop onto your right forearm, roll, and then roll back to your left. Try to get both sides of your hips close and closer to the ground. Try to get your knee to stay close to your shoulder and your back to go lower than the knee. Make sure your knee's not falling out like this. This is the way you move the foot out, or this kind of thing is happening. Your shin should be vertical. Your hips are all the way down. If they're down, you can come down with your pelvis and the belly and the chest. If you know other variations, advanced practitioners, go ahead. Bring your arms onto your left foot. From the outside, slip the arm underneath your knee. Join your hands over your back. Whichever gaze you are in now, merge with the form, become like the lizard. Fix your gaze, try not to blink, and try to make your mind as unwavering as your gaze. Break the pose. Come back onto your hands. From here, drop your forearms down on the, swing your left leg back first and then bring your forearms down. Baby tiger. Keep your leg that's up nice and straight. So it looks like the nice, magnificent tail of a tiger. Be proud like the tiger. Now from here, bring your elbows where the hands where the elbows were. Bring your left foot back in front. Bow to your right. Try to get your belly on your thigh. Your hip should be over your knee. So not all the way back here. You can bring your right foot to your left if you like. For balance, rest your belly on your thigh. Use the weight of the body to bring more release into the hamstring. If you direct your attention to those areas where you want to find more release, that's where the prana will go. Your attention is like a magnet. If you're very flexible and you want to go into Hanumanasana, you can go ahead, bring your hips forward, bend the toes under on the right foot, and start to slide on your left heel. Bounce a little bit, not too hard again. Don't go to a place of pain or suffering. If you're all the way down, you can do any variation you like. You can bring your hands up, cross your wrists. This is a nice one. Bring back. You can take your foot, you can take hold of the foot again, even with one hand or both. Or you can even twist or come forward. So again, explore the forms. We're meant to experience everything on the path of self-realization. Every experience brings us a little bit more knowledge, a little bit more wisdom. Now from here, break the pose. If you're near Hanumanasana, press into your fingertips, drag your left foot back to a comfortable distance, and then come back up. All the way up. Turn around 180 degrees if you need to, before going to the right, and then turn to the right.
Virabhadrasana. Nice long stance again. All the straight arms, the firm limbs are represented with the strength and power of the warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. Look up. Make the adjustment to the back foot if you need to. Left foot goes out a little bit to your left. Bring your hands together again, like the tip of a sword. Now into Parivrtta Paskonasana. Turn on the ball of the back foot, lift the heel, go to your right. With your right hand on your left. So if your hands are at the shoulders, push down, raise the belly up over the thigh so you have less obstruction to spin. Turn the face and chest all the way up. If you have your other variations or modifications, go into them now. Bring your back knee down if you need to. Take a bind. Wherever you are is perfect if you're offering up the pose. Now come out of the pose, look forward, back knee down, flatten out the toes. Push your lower back up and in, curve your spine, allow the shoulders to go back. Your body weight to go back from the front leg. Kapiyasana, stretch, try to get your index fingers over the toes eventually. Really reach. Then you can explore your variations. If your hip is nice and low, you'll be able to bring your foot up without losing your balance. Same with if you're doing your other variations. Move your left knee out first though. So when the foot comes up, it comes up a little bit in front of the body. This makes it easier to find the foot. So if you're trying to take the foot and bring the armpits way back here, if you don't have good balance, it's also hard to find the bind. So bring your foot a little bit close to the shoulder, turn the left palm up, and hook the fingers together. Push your foot away from you. Soften the line of the arms, think of the swan's neck. There's no kinks, no sharp angles. Break the pose, pull the heel in towards the seat if you need the shoulder. Bring the foot down, turn towards the front, move the right foot out towards the edge of the mat, scooch back and forth, try to get your knee back. You're also trying to sink the hips. Push the knee as far back as you can, and then lower it down, uncurl the toes. If your hips are low enough, fall on your left forearm, roll back to the right, see if you can get your right forearm down as well. If it's too much for your hip, then just stay on one hand. Like that, or stay in both hands if your hips are nowhere close to the ground. Modify, practice according to your abilities, or come right down onto your belly and your chest. Become one with the form, arms out if you like, or underneath your right leg for the bind. Try to put yourself into their consciousness. And then when you work, and then you become one with them. You see the world through their lens. When you have, this cultivates empathy. When you have empathy, you feel inclined to help others. You feel what they're feeling, and when compassion is when you take action and help them. And now from here, break the pose, come back onto your hands, swing the right leg all the way up and behind, and bring your elbows down underneath your shoulders for your baby tiger. So make sure your leg doesn't look like a broken tail. It should be nice and straight. Push your chest forward away from the seat. It's a good stretch for the lower back. And now from here, bring your elbows where the hands were, so you can bring your foot forward. Start an Ardha Hanumanasana, your hip over the knee, and so you can get your belly on the side. You can start your knee bent, And when your belly comes on, then you can press your weight of your body into your leg. And then maybe go deeper. Try to get your heart beyond your knee, the top of the head to the foot. If this is too easy, go right into Hanumanasana. Start to slide on your right heel. Once you're at your maximum, try to bring your shoulders back so they're over your hips. So not leaning forward unless you're going all the way down. You can do this pose, of course. Head on a shin or beside your shin. Feel free to do that one. If you're staying upright though, shoulders over the hips. If you did a twist, do a twist on this side as well. So do the same variation. Release. Sometimes when Dharma's in practice, he sometimes forgets to do his side, and then just try to follow him anyways. Sometimes you have to really cultivate being obedient to the teacher first, because the teacher is the one who imparts the knowledge that helps to free you from suffering. So from here, press into your hands, bring your right foot all the way back. Let's come into Supta Virasana first. Sit on your heels, and then bring your feet back, or your hands back behind you. If you're more flexible, sit between your heels. So you can come right down onto your back. Or somewhere in between, maybe on your forearms. Okay, if you can go on your back, go ahead. Take over your opposite elbows if you like. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, sink into the ground. Learn to let go of the effort immediately so you don't take into the next pose, so you start fresh. Press your hands into your feet and come up. You can't rest too long, as Dharma says, no more than 1 or 2 breaths, otherwise you lose your enthusiasm. Come up, let's go into plank. And then get ready for Vasisthasana. Left hand moves to the right a little bit, turn to the right. Make sure you're not dropping into your shoulder, your hips are not sagging. If this is happening, lower your left knee down underneath your hip. If you have wrist issues, come onto your forearm. Use your judgment, your discrimination. Come back to plank. Go on the other hand. Come back to plank. This time try another variation if you know any. You can go ahead. Or stay in the same one. Stand on your left hand again. If you try and do other variations, push your hip up. You can bring your right leg up. You can also drag your right foot back, turn on the left foot so the toes are at 45 degrees. The foot's at 45 degrees, or the toes in the same line as your knee. This is what helps to get the inside of your foot down. Make sure the whole left foot is flat on the ground, your hip is up. Try not to bend your left knee. This sets you up to be able to take your foot up more easily, your right foot. Bring your knee right in towards your belly. If you can slide your hand up the foot, up to the foot. Break the pose and return to plank. Go on the other hand. Try it on the other hand. So make sure you have the arm fully extended. You need to have a strong arm to support you. Turn on the right foot, drag it in a little bit so you can push into your foot and get your hip higher. Make sure again that you try to keep your hip as high as possible, your right leg straight. When your leg comes up, your foot, make sure your foot's not so far away from the body. Keep it close to your midline. Pull the knee up, connect the movements. Take the knee first, slide your hand up to the foot. The heel is right there, or the inside of the foot. And then lock your left leg, your hip, your shoulder, everything nice and firm. Break the pose. Come back to plank. And from here, Adho Mukha Savasana. Lift the heels, bend your knees, jump to the front of the mat. Press the backs of the arms into your thighs, into a squat, your hands your wrists together, plant your hands down. Now you can do Kakasana or Bakasana. Kakasana, you keep your arms a little bit bent, keep your head higher than the seat, especially when you're first starting, like an airplane taking off. Squeeze the backs of your arms into inner thighs, vice versa, shoulders with your knees, shoulders over your fingertips. See if you can lift the toes of 1 foot away from the ground. If that goes well, keep pressing into the ground with your hands, keep your legs pressing against your arms, and see if you can lift your other foot up. Those who are more advanced can do Bakasana. That's with your arms straighter. Your knees come right to your armpits. When you come forward, your shins start on the backs of the upper arms, but then you pick up your toes, and then it's just your armpits and your knees together. And then come back down. So now it's time for your headstand, Shilshasana. If you know what you're doing, go ahead. You can even come in from your crow pose. Tuck your chin in, forehead down. And then if you feel comfortable, you can bring your legs all the way up. If you want, split your legs. If you want to come to wall, come to wall. So those advanced practitioners who know what they're doing, don't wait. Go right ahead. If you want to do it on the wall, your heels right against the seat of either the legs of a chair or the bottom of the sofa or whatever, the wall. Elbows underneath your shoulders, your feet on the wall, your feet on your heels. Make sure you can take hold of your outer arms easily. Your elbows should not be too wide. It should be inside the width of the shoulders. Interlace your fingers to form a U shape. Place your head inside the space, inside the hands. The hands are pushing the back of the head, not resting on top. And then the one foot comes on the wall, about the height of the hip if it's on the wall. And then if you can, the other leg hangs back. Drop it low, the foot, so that it looks like a low-hanging fruit. The heel hovering around the line of the hip. And eventually pull the heel away from the wall. Eventually one toe at a time until you're just on the very tip of the toenail. And then eventually you might be able to pull the toe away from the wall. Your hips should be over the shoulders and elbows. If you'd rather do it facing the wall, you can do that. Make sure you're not too close, though. Otherwise, they might just push you back down. Feel free to keep your legs bent. This is the easiest way to find balance. If you're in your full pose, with your legs straight up, or even in lotus, this makes your mind even more one-pointed. Once you're there, bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Leave the body alone. Any chance you get, you try to meditate in the pose, merge with the form. Become one with the divine within, which is within each and every form. Those who are advanced, after a while you can start to do variations. You can turn your body or move your legs without losing your balance. Don't move too fast. No jerky movements, no jerky movements. Nice and smooth. And then we can do that easily. You can even consider moving your hands. So hold your breath. Each time you switch. Easier to do with your legs bent. One and split, one from the other. Even behind. Fall back a little bit when you're going back and catch yourself before you fall. So if you're getting not too comfortable doing that, don't force yourself to do it.
Or you can come onto one arm and one hand. One hand stays in tripod, one forearm stays on the ground. Lean towards the forearm that's on the ground. See if you can take off all the weaker fingers first until you're just on the index finger. And when you master that, you might be able to come onto your baby finger, which is the weak finger. And maybe eventually you can take your hand up off the ground entirely. 30 more seconds to experiment or to stay where you are. Doing one arm, you can switch. Dharma says, don't lose any opportunity, don't waste your time. You may not get another chance. And now start to come down. Child's pose. So breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. The arms go in front, slide between the arms, back into Bhujangasana, back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Make your way to the front of the mat, jumping or walking, arms in front, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Why I call it that is because you have fierce determination to stay there. Lift your heels, come down. So your heels come up. I'm just suggesting lift your heels so that your shoulders, you go lower, can come over your hips. If your feet are down, the body tends to come forward. So try to keep your back straight, like you're sliding your back down a wall. Try to get your seat in the same line as your knees so it looks like you're sitting on a chair. Push your heels all the way up, as high as it'll go. Almost just on your toes. And now, tuck your chin in, drop your seat behind your heels, roll back into plow pose. If this is uncomfortable, you can either have sit on your hands, your legs up in the same line as your hips, legs perpendicular to the ground, or do bridge pose like this because it approximates the shape of the shoulder stand or the plow pose. If you get your chest high, try to get your chest to look like a wall, your chest right against your chin. Your shin's vertical, your knees should be behind your toes. So that's a modification if you like. If your feet don't come down all the way to the ground, keep your hands on the back. Also, you can come all the way into shoulder stand. Before you do that, move your hands, your bond all the way behind your back as much as possible so your arms are behind your back. From the front, you can't see them. And then when your legs come up, they'll come up straighter in a straight line. Heels in line with your hips, not over your head. Feel free to do your lotus again if you have a lotus. But try to make sure you're pushing your hips forward so your knees can come higher than your hips. Once again, when you find the pose, leave the body alone. Draw your attention to the center of the forebrow. Why that's significant is when you have all your attention there, the pose becomes a mudra. It brings into different levels of consciousness. And now, if you have a lotus, feel free to keep it. Bring your lotus against your body. If you can take a bind, if you want to take a bind, wrap your arms around the outsides of your legs. See if you can join your hands underneath your seat so your knees come on either side of the head. Your lotus right against your belly. If you don't have a lotus, Back to plow pose. Pull it. Bring your feet behind your head softly. Try not to land on the floor heavily. Keep your legs outstretched, or bring your knees on either side of the head. Withdraw from your senses by pressing your ears into your knees into your ears to prevent any sense objects from coming in, the stimulation coming in through the sense organs. This will help improve your concentration. Hands behind the back. You can also hold the edge of the mat. That makes it easier for you to come down with control. Otherwise, your hands are all the way behind your back, palms down. As your seat comes down lower and lower, bring your fingers close together. Your thumb tips are touching, index fingers are touching, and you're coming down, landing eventually your seat on your wrists. Stop when your feet are halfway down, about 45 degrees. Lift your back up off the ground. Push your elbows a little bit closer in. Push your chest all the way up. The top head to the ground. If you know the full pose of flying fish, you can go ahead. You can bring your hands in front of your legs at the same angle, hands and fingers together. If it's too much, bring your legs down on the ground. And breathe very fast. Bring your feet close to your seat, edge feet in line to your hips. Those you can, Urdhva Dhanurasana, just keep your head where it is. Bring your fingertips on the other side of the head, facing away from you. Lift your hips up off the ground. Bounce your head closer in towards your feet. Turn your hands around the other way. Fingers now facing towards the heels. Last thing, take your head up off the ground. If it's too much, do bridge pose. Try to get your chest all the way up and forward, in front of your arms even. Stretch. Good. Stay up if you can. Walk hands a little bit closer. Depending on your flexibility, lift your heels. If you know other variations, go ahead. You can, for instance, lift the left leg up, bring your knee in towards your belly and extend the leg up. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Right leg comes up. Eventually maybe the left arm comes up. And then switch, right arm. And then even take your left leg up and the right hand comes onto your index finger. On all fingers first in the finger stand, and then lift one finger up at a time to just on the index finger. And maybe you bring your hand up off the mat. And then the other leg and other arm, opposite arm. Right leg up, so then the left hand comes into finger stand. And maybe on one finger eventually, may eventually right up off the mat. And then come back down. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Imagine you fainted. Now from here, come up to seated position into where you like. Open up your legs to the width of the mat. Armpits on your knees. Hold your heels from the inside. Try to get your head down in the same line as your heels. So you have to really pull in the feet and try to get your head forward. The belly comes between your thighs. So you can get your shoulders lower and lower. If you're flexible, you can flatten the legs on the ground, then you go ahead. Some of you might be able to bring your belly down right on the ground. Go according to your abilities. You can push your feet further apart as well if you have the flexibility. And then coming up from here, left leg out in front,
Right leg, take hold of the foot, swing it back and forth like a door on a hinge. Take both hands to the foot, push it back behind you. As far as you can, like try to get your knee behind, all the way back behind your seat. Hold it back there, bring the right arm in front, push into the back of the knee. Try to get your knee again further back. If you can, get your shoulder in front of your knee. And then you might be able to take your hand, right hand to the left hand to heel and raise it up, or take hold of the other edge of the foot, turn the right palm up, fingers away from you. Try not to hunch forward, sometimes this kind of thing happens. So just push into the back of the knee, lean back into the leg. If you're very flexible, tuck your chin in so you might be able to get your foot behind your head. Some of you can have the variation of being able to bring your hands down, lean forward, hips forward, push your seat up, lift your left leg up. Of course, if you don't have your leg behind your head, hang it over your arm, close to shoulder, really push the back of the knee, the shoulder into the back of the knee, hug the leg from behind and in front with your with your back of your knee. Lift your seat up. See if you can lift your foot up or cross your ankles. Left leg on top, ankle on top. See if you can lift your seat. If you know Asavakrasana, tilt forward. Your feet come out to the side. Elbows bent. Elbows over the wrists. And back. All these not important. Again, just experience of experiencing different forms. We'll have the chance to experience them all at some point. Again, push your foot back behind your knee, with your knee behind your back. As you're trying to get to the ground behind you, push as far back as you can and then bring your left arm in front. Push into the back of the knee. Try to get it all the way back. And then perhaps turn the fingers away, use the right hand. You can also use a strap if you can't straighten your leg, use a strap, wrap it on the foot, and take as much slack in your strap as you need to get your legs straight. Try to telescope your trunk out of the hips. Lean back into your leg as opposed to hunching forward. If you're doing the leg behind your head, bring your hand close, left hand back close. Tuck your chin in, pull foot back behind your back and over to the right. You might be able to get your leg behind your head. If you want, press your hands forward in front of your seat, lift your seat. Hold your breath so you can lift your leg up off the ground. Or do it with your just on the outside of the shoulder. This is easier if you make your body more compact. Right ankle crosses over left, lean forward, hands in front of your seat. So you can lift up. If your hands are right beside your seat, it's going to be hard to get your hips off the ground, especially if you don't have long arms. So bring your hands a little bit in front, lean forward, and see if you can get your seat up. And then you can reach forward. You have to lean forward a little bit, make your hips and the head in the same line. And then release. Adho Matsyendrasana. Left leg either bends under or stays straight if you can't get your hips both on the ground. Right foot in this case on the outside of the left shin, not beyond the knee. Okay, so right arm behind the back at the center of the seat, left arm to the outside of the right thigh. If your legs are bent, you can either do this, left hand to the holding the heel in front of you, or the inside of your left foot, your right foot. Push the back of the shoulder into the back of the arm into the inside, the back outside of the right thigh. Look over your back shoulder. Keep pushing your lower back up and in. Stay tall and straight. Change sides. Go to your left. If your leg is straight, sometimes this tends to happen. Your arms away from the body. This won't get you much into a twist. Have your hand right against the seat. Push against your left thigh actively. Try to get your knee past your right edge of the body.
So you get more of a feeling of twist that starts at low in the body, low in the back. Otherwise, it's just like you're lounging at the beach. Nothing much is happening. And then break the pose. Lie down on your back. Make your way down. Once you're on your back, make sure that your legs are nice and wide, your feet at least the width of the mat, your arms away from the body. Corpse pose, Shavasana. If your arms and your legs are together and you look stiff like you're in a coffin, then how can you relax? So you have to open up a little bit and just allow everything to flop. Just let go of all tension. Imagine that you're just try to scan the body for any sign of tension. Bring it to the center of the body. Exhale, feel it just draining out, like water going through a funnel. Just allow everything to go limp, the feet, the toes, lifeless, hanging off the ankles. All the flesh hanging off the bones on the limbs. The hips heavy, like an anchor. Pulling the hips, the seat down, and then the legs fall with it, deeper and deeper into the ground. The hands, the fingers, limp, lifeless, hanging off the wrists, and then the arms also hanging off the shoulders, like dead weight. The back sinking down, the organs along with it. Organs become sluggish as well in their function, almost to the point of stillness. Everything below the neck, dead-like, quiet, heavy. Neck completely relaxed, no tension anywhere around the neck. The head heavy on the ground, but without putting strain on the neck. And all the muscles of the face completely relaxed. No indication of any stress or tension or anxiety. The eyes soft, the eyebrows, the forehead relaxed. Nose and cheeks are soft. Lips as well, and the jaw relaxed. No clenching or grinding. Straining. Ears relax, the throat. And then in this state, the mind can go quiet as well. Nothing more to do. And when the mind is at peace, it can see things with more clarity, with more love. When the mind is peaceful, the heart is peaceful as well. Continue to share that love with all beings in everything you do. So extend it beyond the mat in your day-to-day lives. If you try to see God within each and every being, the divine within each and every being, then how can you want to hurt anybody or anything?
now it's time to prepare for the mission of radiating your love, your knowledge to all beings to help them as well. Everything we do is meant to be shared. Everything we have, everything we are is meant to be shared with all beings. They're doing the same thing too. So share in a way that brings about the best, or brings the best to all beings. Come back to seated position now. Sing up tall and straight. We'll close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send out to all beings everywhere. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Much love. Hope to see you soon. I have in fact a masterclass virtual tomorrow on Zoom, so if you want to join, just send me a message and I'll send you the link. It's at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Namaste.